Heyo, and welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robot Enhanced Design, or RED, Optimus Primal. And I gotta tell you, in many ways, this is superior to this. Yeah, now this is the Netflix Optimus Primal, who I keep forgetting to review, but in many ways, this is better than this. And the reason I say that is this is a hefty boy. This weighs almost as much as 2 or 3 of this guy. He's heavy. He's heavy. But anyway, our main focus is going to be this guy. So there's a quick comparison. The Netflix and the RED. I like this guy. I do. I like this guy a lot. Again, he's hefty. I mean, he's a proper heavy plastic toy. I mean, proper heavy. Reminds me of the old Transformer toys. That's how heavy he is, as compared to this guy. So at any rate, we're going to take a look at this guy, and let's move on. We'll get this guy out of the picture here, and move this guy out of the way so we can look at what comes in the packaging. This is the packaging. As you can see, RED, I don't got it quite all attached in there, but that's okay. It's just a box. 8+, Robot Enhanced Design, RED. Generations logo, Transformers up the side. You got the Hasbro logo going on there. Optimus Primal, Transformers Beast Wars. You got the Maximal symbol. Non-converting figure, which means, it's an action figure that doesn't, transform. This is the side panel where you would see the accessories. I'll take a more look at those. Bottom, this is the back of the box, showing how, you can do all these great poses with it, which is fine. I dig it a lot. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool all in all. I dig it. So, that's a look at the packaging. Now, it does come with a few accessories. It comes with 2 swords and 2 types of fists. Right now, I have the swords on him, and I have the open fists, and it comes with 2 closed fists if you want. So, and if you wanted to switch them out, and oh boy. So anyway, it comes with those 6 accessories. So, it kind of technically more accessories, because my one complaint here is I'm going to glue these later, so it isn't a problem. But yeah, as you can see, this backpack drops off at the, at the mere touch of it, and it just goes in there via that peg right there, that port right there, and it just attaches on. But again, I think I'm going to glue those in there, because this thing just does not like to stay on there. And then you have this chest one, which, is a little tighter, but, got some nice details in there. Pretty nice details. This is the chest panel. And again, all it does is, go on just like that, and there you have that. But yeah, now, one thing I will say is getting weapons into these fists is a task. If you want 10 minutes of your day just putting a weapon on an action figure, this is the guy for you. Because I'm telling you, the way these things were molded is ridiculously tight. And yeah, this one is... I'm going to have to, put some floor polish on that wrist joint, because as you can see, it's not all that tight. So, and all it is, when you pop them off, as you can see, there's the mushroom peg, and there's that. But getting these out is a lot easier than getting them in, and even getting them out is kind of tough. There we go. There's one. Get this other one out. There's 2, and as it shows, you just stay over there for a minute. You put you right there. You can, via these hook tabs on either one, hook these together like so. So, boom, hook them together, and now you have a double sword going on there. So, yeah, you have that, but good luck getting him to hold it the way it suggests on the box. Good luck, because getting through that, see how that's molded? I mean, you have to really flex the plastic to get these in there. So Once I have him, once the review is done, he's going to stay there forever in that pose. So, yeah. But at any rate, like it says, you can take the fists out, you pop them out of here, and then you can just, once again, pop that on there, boom, like so, and now you have a closed fist for punching action. One other feature you can do, but on mine it's really tough. I'll be right back to show you. Alright, sorry about that. Always when I'm starting a review. Always want something when I'm starting a review. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take this off because it's just annoying. Just there. Go away now. So anyway, one other feature you can do on each side of the arm, but you have to remove the fist to do it, is if you see right in there, and the light is making it a little different, but you can see right there, focus, there, right there, and you have to pull it up with your fingernail. It's a lot harder to do than you might think, is you have this weapon in there that you can then deploy. And you can put it back on the fist. And there he has his arm-mounted cannons. So you have that feature on there. But again, you have to take the fist off to deploy him. There's no way to really... It shows that you can push up on here to do it. But I'm telling you what, on my copy anyway, that is not possible. So it says push up. Well, I'm telling you what, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I have to take these off to deploy it. And then, oh look, you have the arm-mounted cannons. So yeah, maybe on your copy you can push on that real easy, because you can see the slot there. You can see that slot right there. And then when you push it in, it fills it in nicely. I mean, you can hardly tell. Focus that, you can tell that there's something there, kind of, but at a distance, you wouldn't even know it. Same with the top, look at that. It's almost seamless. Check that out. And that's the same way on both sides. Check this out. So there you go. Push it in, fills that in nicely. Look at that, it's almost seamless. I like that. That's even better than the Kingdom figure. So, anyway, let's quick talk about articulation. And yes, I took off the backpack and whatnot. So you have head rotation, goes all the way around. Does look up a little bit, much more down. But you get some side to side out of that. Arms will swing all the way around. Mine has some really tight joints, I'm here to tell you. Really tight joints. There we go. They're on like soft ratchets or something in there, but man, oh man, I'm telling you, it's a burden to turn that, and it's a nice tight joint. You do get a rocker, and you get out there, that much, up that much. You do have, like I said, tight. But at any rate, you do get a nice deep elbow bend. You do get a swivel up there on that shoulder, which is pretty cool. Again, nice red on there and the white, black. I dig it. I like it so far. So you got all that going on. You do get the wrist rotation. Now, unlike the Kingdom figure, I wish it had working hands. At least one of these could have been working hands where it opens and closes on a joint like the Kingdom figure does. But otherwise, you got that. So you got a wrist swivel, and you got a abdomen crunch if you want that. Nice deep one too. Very deep abdomen crunch. So you got some back on that too. Pretty cool. His legs will go out that far. Get these arms out the way. Ooh, there you go. We'll go out that far. So get a nice stance. Now the knee is pretty cool. I like the way they cover down on that. It is a nice double. You start back on this joint, get it all the way back, and then you can move this joint, and you've got a nice, 90-degree turn, which you'd expect more, but, you still got a lot of articulation going on there. Foot will go up, it will go down, and you got a rocker. So pretty cool all in all. I dig this guy. And of course these shoulder pads will move freely too. Boy, I'm telling you, those joints, really, really tight on this thing. Really, really tight. We'll straighten him out. Get him nice and straightened out here. There we go. Set him over there. Quick comparison. We will set him next to the Kingdom figure. Straighten him out. Be right back. And here he is next to the Kingdom figure. So he is taller than the Kingdom figure. Yeah, there you go. He is taller than the Kingdom figure, but I think he looks better. I do. Once you get all his components back on there. And again, I'm going to be gluing these after the review so they don't keep falling off. But because I really am tired of these things just popping right off. I love to play around with this thing, but man, the way it just pops off all the time, I don't dig that. There we go for a proper look. I like his scale better. I wish he was that scale. Although I do wish he had fists that open and close like this one does. Even if they're molding typewriter fingers, that would have been better. I do like his colors a bit better. Although I think the Netflix colors are the best colors if you're buying a Primal toy. Incidentally, real quick look at these swords. They are kind of similar. So yeah, although longer, as you can see, they are a lot longer. So they're similarly designed, but a lot longer. And you can't put these in his fist. Believe me, I've tried. You just can't do it. You can't do it. So yeah, pretty cool all in all. Doesn't want to focus. There you go. But yeah, so I do like him. I do like the way they sculpt this head. I think it is a great head sculpt. Again, focus camera. Focus. There you go. I do like that bright red eyes. Red right there, which the Kingdom figure didn't bother to do, as you can see. And so I think the head sculpt on this is a little bit better. And again, his heft. Oh man, he's a proper solid hefty toy. Proper solid hefty toy. It's insane. Like I said, he weighs like 2 or 3 of these. Just that figure alone. Proper solid heavy toy. Another quick comparison. We'll get him out of there. Get him out of there. We'll bring in RED Soundwave. There you go. What about a Gundam Universe figure? There we go. So, for scale, there you go. Move him in there. So this is Burning Gundam. So yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit congested today. Why not move in Laser Optimus Prime? So yeah, he's a good scale. He's a good scale. I mean, you can see the difference right there. So yeah, he's a proper scale. I like his scale better. Especially when the other Kingdom figures, you bring out, small guys like Rat Trap here. I think his scale works better with Rat Trap. Maybe it's just me. It's entirely subjective. You may feel differently, but I actually like his scale better. So he is going to replace him on my Beast Wars lineup shelf. So he will replace this. There's just some instances where, yes, it doesn't transform, but the representation looks better. And as a collector, you always want good representations of your characters, right? And I think he's a better representation in this case. You may not agree. It's totally subjective, but I think that scale works better. Some people might disagree and say this scale works better. I don't know. Completely up to you, but I think he's actually going to replace Primal on my shelf, right? So, anyway, there you go. This has been my look at the Transformers RED, or Robot Enhanced Design, Optimus Primal action figure, non-transforming action figure, and everything he comes with. And yeah, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click the like button, leave a comment if you're so desired. If you can, please click the link below and join my Patreon. Again, link in the description below. And about everything else, be good to each other. Hey, damn it.